So YouTube might be blocking background play for most people, and now you need a YouTube Premium subscription to use it. So as you all know, YouTube Premium subscriptions are YouTube's thing that they're constantly pushing. There's so many features that you can't actually use on the website unless you pay for that subscription. Things like avoiding ads, downloading videos, things like that. And one of the ones that they always advertise is background playback. For example, if you're on your phone, you can actually exit the YouTube app and your video will keep playing as you do other things on your phone. Desktop can kind of do that as well. Some of us have access to those features even without a premium subscription, but YouTube is actually trying to crack down and get rid of it. So basically what they're going to be doing is they're going to be paywalling it. So only YouTube Premium users can access that feature. However, just like a lot of things on YouTube, people have developed apps or other types of extensions and stuff to try to get around this. And a bunch of people have been recently reporting that whatever apps and extensions that they've been using have stopped working. The main one that has been giving YouTube the most problems over the last few years is Brave. For those of you guys that don't know, Brave is a web browser that YouTube has actually been having problems with because Brave has actually been allowing their users to watch YouTube without any ads. Yes, you heard that correctly. Just by downloading that web browser, you're immediately going to get an ad-free YouTube experience. And it's not just that. They've also developed a way to disable YouTube Shorts on the Brave browser. They have an anti-AI slop filter as well. I mean, these guys are actually trying to make it so YouTube is an enjoyable experience for us, but they're constantly having to fight with YouTube because YouTube keeps trying to combat them, trying to stop their ability to do stuff. But Brave will release patch after patch and actually try to combat YouTube. So it's actually kind of funny, the back and forth between them. But anyways, Brave was one of the apps where you could actually use background play without having a YouTube Premium subscription. Well, YouTube has now gotten rid of Brave's ability to do that. And this started off as speculation, but this website, Android Authority, actually reached out to a Google spokesperson and they did confirm that they are doing this. The spokesperson said, background playback is a feature intended to be exclusive for YouTube Premium members. While some non-premium users may have previously been able to access this through mobile web browsers in certain scenarios, we have updated the experience to ensure consistency across all our platforms. So like I said, if you do have access to background playback right now, whether on mobile or on your desktop, YouTube is slowly rolling out a terrible feature that'll make it so you will no longer have access to that feature unless you get YouTube Premium. This is not the first time they've done something like this. I mean, they have actually gone ahead and tracked down on ad blockers as well. Once again, specifically targeting Brave and also just, random ad blocking extensions like AdBlock Plus and uBlock. But especially when it comes to the ad block banning, they try to use clever tactics to make it look like your YouTube is bugged or something, or like a video isn't available. But right when you go ahead and turn off your ad blocker, an error like this will just immediately disappear. So YouTube is trying some snide tactics right now. But Brave actually did comment on this YouTube background play patch that YouTube released. They said, PSA, YouTube background play should be working again on Android and desktop. We've released a temporary fix already and will roll out an official fix next week. Thank you for your patience. It is actually insane that they are able to do this. I'm not any sort of legal person. I mean, I'm too dumb to be, right? But I'm kind of surprised that YouTube hasn't taken some sort of legal action against them. I don't know if it is grounds for legal action, like if they can go ahead and make it so Brave can't do certain features and change things on YouTube. But yeah, it's just kind of crazy that they're just directly challenging YouTube, not just recently, but for years now. And it seems like they've been winning. I mean, it's funny, we're talking about this in a video literally 1 minute ago. A background play fix is out for iOS now. If it's not working yet, update the content filters by going to settings, shields, and privacy, content filtering, and clicking the update list button. Also, make sure you have enabled background audio turned on at settings and media. And by the way, before anybody thinks this video is sponsored, it's not. I'm not relevant enough for Brave to sponsor me, but I love the sponsorship. But yeah, anyways, a lot of the people that were talking about the background video play issue are saying that it's fixed now because, again, a lot of people who are using Brave have now seen the new patch and now they're saying that this is going to be fixed. I assume this is not going to be the end of this. YouTube is going to try and get it so the background play is only for premium users. But throughout the history of the Brave browser, it does definitely look like they are willing to go toe-to-toe with YouTube, and it does look like they are getting a lot of support as well. I mean, if you want to talk about a web browser that is blowing up, man, Brave now has over 100 million monthly active users and 42 million daily active users. Those are some insane statistics for a web browser that's not a part of like the big ones like Google Chrome and Firefox and stuff like that. And I think the reason is very simple. I think people are just tired of all the YouTube shorts flooding their feeds, tired of all the AI slop, tired of all the ads. And like I said, I've said this before in other videos too. Obviously, when people have an ad blocker on or when they're using Brave and watching my videos or any other YouTubers' videos, it does hurt us in terms of income. However, what I will say is that as a YouTube viewer myself, I don't blame you guys for wanting an ad-free experience on YouTube. The ads on YouTube are horrendous and they are actually really, really bad. And now that they're going ahead and paywalling other things like background playback, I mean, dude, really, you have to pay for background playback? It doesn't make any sense. But like I said, I really don't think this is over. I think Google is actually going to try and fight Brave on this, because the background playback thing is one of the main features that they are actually highlighting in their YouTube Premium page. Play YouTube in the background, continue watching your videos whether your screen is off or you're using other apps. And keep in mind that YouTube Premium consistently has price hikes as well, and obviously times are just tough right now in general, so I don't blame people for not wanting to pay for YouTube Premium. And also, by the way, and this is something I've mentioned before, I've seen people get their YouTube Premium subscriptions canceled for no reason as well. I remember seeing posts late in 2024 and sometime in 2025 as well, where a lot of people were getting falsely banned on YouTube for spam and deceptive practices. And not only did they get falsely banned to the point where YouTube actually apologized and they're trying to fix it, but also their YouTube Premium subscriptions got canceled as well. Imagine that. YouTube is the one that makes the mistake, but then they automatically cancel your premium subscription because they think that you're a spam or deceptive channel. I mean, there's a lot of reasons why I would understand why people wouldn't want YouTube Premium. And I'm low-key putting my channel in danger for saying this, because obviously I'm uploading to YouTube and advocating probably against their YouTube Premium subscription. So if you guys could do me a favor and leave a like on the video and a comment, I would appreciate that. And yeah, YouTube seems to be actually trying to get rid of background playback unless you have a YouTube Premium subscription. Brave is fighting the good fight. They're trying to make it so their users can do that type of stuff. For those of you guys that don't know, if you have the Brave browser, if you go over to the top right and go over to settings, and then you go over to content filtering right over here, you can actually see a full list of filters that Brave provides. And a lot of their YouTube related ones are really cool. They have a YouTube mobile distractions filter that gets rid of those, YouTube mobile recommendations, an anti-YouTube Shorts feature, which will make all of the YouTube Shorts go away on your web browser. And they also have a remove auto-dubbed videos, remove thumbnail images, remove playables, remove members video advertisements, remove YouTube end video elements, and you can also block ads on other websites like Twitch. So yeah, Brave is really the gold standard right now for web browsers, to be honest with you. I'm still always going to be Mozilla Firefox for life, but Brave is a very close second now for me. But yeah, let me know what your guys' thoughts are on the situation in the comments. YouTube is getting rid of background playback, unless you pay for it, of course. Please leave a like in the video if you enjoyed it, and subscribe for more. See ya.